Imagine standing behind a pair of colossal marble gates, each carved from a single slab of rare white calicut stone, veined naturally like frozen lightning. As the gates slowly open, there's a moment of silence, the kind of silence that only exists where wealth, power, and obsession with perfection collide. What you're about to step into isn't just a house, and it's not even just a palace. This is a $500 million statement, carved almost entirely out of marble, a residence built to redefine what luxury even means in the modern world. The driveway alone stretches like a private boulevard, framed by sculpted hedges, imported olive trees, and fountains flowing over polished stone basins. Every surface reflects light differently, because every surface is marble, from warm beige Italian slabs to icy white Greek stone and deep, dramatic black marble imported from the mountains of Spain. The sunlight glides across the ground, as if the entire estate were glowing from within. As you approach the main entrance, the scale begins to feel unreal. The front facade rises like a modern palace inspired by classical European architecture, but sharpened with contemporary lines. Towering marble columns stand in perfect symmetry, each one weighing tens of tons, yet polished so smoothly they look almost weightless. Above you, a hand-carved pediment features subtle geometric detailing, not overly ornate, but refined enough to signal that nothing here was done cheaply or quickly. The front doors themselves are works of art. Oversized, custom-cast bronze frames hold panels of book-matched marble, where the natural veins mirror each other perfectly, like butterfly wings frozen in stone. These doors alone reportedly cost more than most luxury homes. As they open, you step into a space that instantly takes your breath away. The grand foyer stretches upward through multiple levels, a vertical cathedral of marble and light. The floors beneath your feet are polished to a mirror finish, reflecting the towering columns and the massive chandelier suspended above. This chandelier is not crystal, it's thousands of hand-blown glass pieces, custom-shaped and arranged to resemble a cascading waterfall of light, descending from the ceiling like liquid gold. Every step you take echoes softly, not because the space is empty, but because it is vast. The walls are clad entirely in marble panels, each slab carefully selected, so the veining flows naturally from one panel to the next, creating the illusion that the entire mansion was carved from a single block of stone. Straight ahead, a monumental staircase curves upward in a perfect arc. Its balustrades are solid marble, sculpted by artisans who spent months refining every curve by hand. No metal railings, no shortcuts, just pure stone craftsmanship. As you move closer, you notice subtle inlays of gold embedded within the marble steps, not flashy, but quietly extravagant, catching the light only when viewed from certain angles. To your left, the main living hall opens like a palace ballroom. The ceiling soars over 30 feet high, finished with layered marble coffers and soft indirect lighting that makes the entire room glow warmly despite the stone surfaces. Floor-to-ceiling windows line one side of the hall, revealing manicured gardens, reflective pools, and distant city or ocean views that remind you this estate sits among the most valuable land on Earth. The furniture in this space is custom designed to match the scale of the room. Oversized sofas upholstered in neutral tones contrast gently with the cool marble floors. Sculptural coffee tables carved from single blocks of stone sit like functional art pieces, each one unique due to the natural patterns of the marble. This living hall isn't designed for everyday lounging. It's designed for impact, for hosting world leaders, celebrities, and ultra-high net worth guests who expect nothing less than architectural dominance. Every detail whispers the same message: this is power, frozen in stone. Moving deeper into the mansion, you enter a formal dining gallery that feels more like a museum installation than a place to eat. A table stretching over 40 feet long dominates the center, carved from a single slab of marble so rare it had to be transporting in multiple reinforced containers. Above it hangs a linear chandelier crafted from alabaster and brushed gold, casting a soft, flattering glow across the table. The walls here feature recessed marble panels with subtle backlighting, creating depth and warmth while maintaining the stone-on-stone aesthetic. This is where private dinners turn into unforgettable experiences, where every meal feels ceremonial. Adjacent to the dining space is a show kitchen, not the kind meant for daily cooking, but for display and elite catering. Every countertop, backsplash, and island is marble, matched perfectly in tone and veining. Integrated appliances are hidden behind custom marble panels, maintaining a seamless look where technology disappears into stone. But the real working kitchen lies beyond, concealed and fully professional, designed to serve events for hundreds without disrupting the palace-like calm of the main residence. Even there, marble dominates, because in this mansion, luxury doesn't stop where guests stop looking. As you walk through the central corridor, the hallway itself becomes an experience. The floor pattern shifts subtly, using contrasting marble tones to guide your movement. The walls curve gently, leading your eye forward, while soft lighting embedded into the base of the walls makes the marble glow from below, as if illuminated by the earth itself. You arrive at a private lounge space, more intimate but no less luxurious. Here the marble shifts to warmer tones, paired with plush textures and soft lighting. A custom fireplace carved entirely from stone anchors the room. When lit, the flames reflect across the polished surfaces, creating a hypnotic dance of light and shadow. This space feels designed for quiet conversations, late-night deals, and moments of reflection, a reminder that even in a $500 million palace, comfort and intimacy still matter. Large sliding glass doors open seamlessly, connecting the interior to the exterior terraces. Outside, marble continues, across patios, infinity pools, and sculpted water features. The transition between indoors and outdoors is almost invisible, blurring the line between architecture and landscape. The main infinity pool stretches toward the horizon, its edges lined with pale marble that stays cool underfoot despite the sun. Beneath the water, mosaic tiles shimmer, creating patterns that shift with the movement of the water. From here, the mansion looks even more imposing, rising behind you like a modern temple dedicated to luxury. As you return inside, you realize something important. This mansion isn't just expensive because of its size or materials. It's expensive because of intention. Every slab of marble was chosen, shipped, shaped, and installed with obsessive care. Every space is designed to impress without shouting, to overwhelm without chaos. And this is only the beginning. Because beyond these public spaces lie private wings, hidden levels, underground marvels, and personal sanctuaries that push luxury even further, places most guests will never see, and places that truly justify a $500 million price tag. As you leave the grandeur of the public halls behind, the atmosphere subtly shifts. The scale remains immense, but the energy becomes quieter, more controlled, as though the mansion itself is guiding you into its most guarded secrets. A private corridor branches off from the main axis of the palace, reserved only for the owner and a select inner circle. The marble beneath your feet changes texture here, polished less aggressively, offering a softer, warmer feel. A small but deliberate detail that signals this wing is about personal comfort rather than public spectacle. The hallway stretches long and elegant, illuminated by recessed lighting that traces the natural veins in the marble walls. These veins aren't random, they flow horizontally, creating a sense of calm and continuity, as if the stone itself were breathing. Along the corridor, discrete doors blend seamlessly into the marble panels, their handles carved directly from stone, nearly invisible unless you know where to look. The first private suite opens like a self-contained residence within the palace. Stepping inside, the ceiling height lowers slightly, creating intimacy without sacrificing luxury. The floor is laid in wide slabs of creamy marble with subtle gold veining, warmed by radiant heating beneath. Floor-to-ceiling windows flood the room with natural light, framing views of the gardens and reflecting pools below. The bedroom area is centered around a custom-designed bed platform carved from solid stone, its edges softened and rounded by hand. The headboard rises dramatically, a full slab of book-matched marble illuminated from behind, turning the natural patterns into abstract art. Soft textiles, layered rugs, and tailored furnishings balance the stone, ensuring the room feels indulgent rather than cold. Adjacent to the bedroom, a private sitting area offers a quiet retreat, complete with a stone fireplace and sculptural seating. This is the kind of space designed for slow mornings and late evenings, where time stretches and distractions fade. The ensuite bathroom is nothing short of extraordinary. The floor transitions into honed marble for added grip, while the walls rise in towering slabs of pristine white stone. A freestanding bathtub, carved entirely from a single block of marble, sits beneath a skylight, allowing sunlight to pour directly onto its surface. When filled, the water reflects upward, creating a soft, shimmering glow across the ceiling. Twin vanities stretch along one wall, each sculpted with integrated marble sinks that appear to flow seamlessly out of the stone. Fixtures are finished in brushed gold, chosen not for shine, but for warmth and contrast. Behind the vanities, full-height mirrors disappear into the marble when the lighting dims, maintaining the purity of the space. The shower is a private spa in itself, featuring marble walls, a rainfall ceiling, and body jets concealed behind precision-cut stone panels. Steam rises gently, carrying subtle fragrances infused into the ventilation system, turning every shower into a ritual rather than a routine. Moving onward, the corridor leads to the crown jewel of the private wing, the primary master suite. The entrance alone is monumental, framed by massive marble portals that feel more like a gateway than a doorway. As you step inside, the room unfolds slowly, revealing its scale layer by layer. The master bedroom spans an area larger than many full-sized homes. The floor is finished in rare Calicut gold marble, its dramatic veining flowing diagonally across the space, guiding your eye toward the panoramic windows at the far end. These windows stretch wall to wall, offering uninterrupted views that make the world outside feel impossibly distant. At the center of the room, the bed sits atop a raised marble platform, subtly separated from the rest of the space. Behind it, a full-height stone wall features integrated lighting that traces the marble's natural patterns, transforming the stone into living artwork. To one side, a private lounge area invites relaxation. Plush seating, low stone tables, and a custom fireplace carved from dark marble create a contrast that feels both grounding and luxurious. This isn't a bedroom meant just for sleeping, it's a sanctuary designed for living. The master suite's bathroom redefines indulgence. Entering feels like stepping into a private spa carved from a mountain. The floors are smooth, warm marble, while the walls rise uninterrupted, their veins aligned so precisely they appear painted. A massive soaking tub dominates the center, positioned to face a glass wall overlooking a private terrace. The shower area is enclosed in frameless glass, revealing marble walls and a ceiling fitted with a rainfall system, so wide it feels like standing beneath a warm summer storm. Steam fills the space softly, controlled by a silent climate system that maintains perfect comfort. Beyond the bathroom lies the master dressing gallery, not a closet, but a marble-lined fashion hall. Floor-to-ceiling wardrobes with glass and stone fronts display curated collections of couture, watches, and jewelry. Soft lighting highlights each piece without overpowering the space, creating a boutique-like atmosphere where getting dressed feels ceremonial. Separate wings branch off for additional family suites, each uniquely styled with different marble selections sourced from around the world. One suite features dramatic black marble with white veining, creating a bold, modern aesthetic. Another uses warm beige tones paired with subtle bronze accents, offering a softer, more traditional feel. Every suite includes its own living space, private terrace, and spa-level bathroom, ensuring complete independence and privacy. These aren't guest rooms, they are personal residences within the palace, designed to rival the finest luxury hotels on Earth. As you move deeper into the private wing, sound becomes noticeably softer. Advanced acoustic engineering ensures complete privacy, with walls layered behind the marble to absorb noise. Even footsteps fade quickly, reinforcing the sense that this part of the mansion exists in its own world. Hidden behind an unassuming marble panel is a private elevator, reserved exclusively for the owner. It descends silently to lower levels, connecting the private quarters directly to areas never seen by guests, spaces where luxury turns into pure indulgence. Before descending, one final space demands attention, a private morning lounge overlooking the estate. Here, the marble transitions to lighter tones, reflecting the early sunlight. A long stone table sits beside a glass wall, perfect for breakfast as the gardens awaken below. From this vantage point, the scale of the property becomes clear. The pools, terraces, and sculpted landscapes stretch endlessly, all unified by stone, water, and symmetry. This isn't just a home, it's a carefully controlled universe, designed to isolate its owner from the outside world while offering absolute comfort within. And yet, for all this luxury above ground, the true surprises of the palace lie beneath the surface. Because below these marble floors exists an entirely different realm, a hidden world of entertainment, wellness, and engineering mastery that pushes the boundaries of what a private residence can be. The private elevator doors glide open in near silence, and as you descend beneath the palace, the sense of scale shifts again. Above ground, the marble spoke of status and elegance. Below ground, it speaks of power, engineering, and indulgence taken to an entirely different level. The temperature subtly cools, the lighting softens, and the air feels perfectly controlled, as if this underground world exists outside time itself. When the doors open, you step into a vast subterranean gallery lined wall to wall with stone. The marble here is darker, richer, chosen for depth rather than brightness. Soft lighting is embedded directly into the floor and walls, outlining the architecture without revealing its sources. There are no visible fixtures, no distractions, just stone, shadow, and quiet authority. The first space unfolds into a private entertainment boulevard, a corridor so wide it feels like an indoor avenue. The floor features intricate geometric patterns formed by contrasting marble tones, creating movement beneath your feet. Along the walls, massive stone panels slide open to reveal hidden rooms, each dedicated to a different form of leisure. One of these doors opens into a private cinema that rivals the world's most exclusive screening rooms. Rows of plush, custom-designed seating rise gently toward the back, each chair upholstered in rich fabric and paired with stone-side tables carved from solid marble. The walls are clad in acoustically engineered panels wrapped in marble veneers, ensuring perfect sound without compromising the palace's signature material. At the front, an enormous screen fills the wall, framed by black marble with subtle veining that disappears when the lights dim. Advanced projection and surround sound systems are completely concealed, leaving nothing visible but the image and the experience. This is a theatre designed not for crowds, but for private premieres, late-night screenings, and moments of escape far beneath the world above. Nearby, another hidden panel opens into a private performance lounge. This space feels more intimate, designed for live music, private concerts, or spoken-word performances. The ceiling curves gently, clad in layered stone panels that reflect sound evenly throughout the room. A small stage rises at one end, backed by a dramatic marble wall illuminated from behind, turning the stone into a glowing backdrop. Moving onward, the atmosphere shifts from entertainment to restoration. You enter the wellness complex, a sanctuary carved entirely from stone. The floor transitions to textured marble designed for barefoot comfort, warm beneath your steps thanks to radiant heat.